The Utah Jazz have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court at the Energy Solutions Arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. In the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. A quick check now for starting five for both teams. And breaking down the game right now, let's take a look, guys, at the Prophet.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And you know what? He's like a tank when he's coming down the lane. Lay into him as hard as you can. You're not going to be able to knock him off balance.
And the Spurs looking for a positive start here on their road trip. You love to get the ball rolling early in the season. That's what they've done.
They've had an absolutely ideal start to the season. I mean, they were fresh and ready from day one, and the results have been there for them right away.
In the offseason, I think they made all the right moves. The chemistry on this team is fantastic. The roles are clearly defined. This team looks like it is primed for a big season.
So it's Utah now. Here's Sexton. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Feeds it to Roberts. Passes it to Wembanyama. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with them. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, but he knows the drill defensively. Keep them out of the lane. He said they're tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet and do our best to deny that penetration. Kevin, easier said than done.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now here's Jones. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Pass to Wembanyama. Roberts. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Releases. And Utah again with the bucket. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the paint. Wembanyama. Hits despite the tough D.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to the Suns in Phoenix.
Was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Second free throw, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Shot by Roberts, no good.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Number 24, defended by Wembanyama. Another miss by Utah. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Denver.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
Here's Roberts. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You see the space he had? I mean, there's just an obvious speed disadvantage for the defender here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
So it's Utah now to the inside. Collins. The shot is off. Great defense that time from Sohan. He feeds it to Roberts. pass to Jones. Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. They grab their own miss.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
With the lead pass. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Utah Jazz, 9 games back.
Checking out Utah, you know, they've got to take a step back and just try to pinpoint where things went south for them this season. They're in a tough spot.
But it's so hard to figure that out in the midst of the season, Clark. You got games coming night after night. There's just no time to figure it out. You just have to try to right the ship and get things moving.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pulls it up, and he hits the jump shot. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Roberts. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
Oh, the signature Kevin Harlan call. Up high and down hard.
Utah trailing here. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And this is a big game, guys, today, because these teams will see each other 3 more times down the road, and this one kind of sets the tone for the season series.
It's Wembanyama, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Another shot, rebounded by the Spurs. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
I think Steve nailed it moments ago, Clark, talking about, you know, these series of 3-4 games between these two teams during the year, and eventually they'll know each other very well. But as we see now, the slate between them is clean.
And being that it is their first meeting, Kevin, I'm actually anxious and curious to see what's changed in terms of how they come at each other compared to last season.
Utah with the ball. They trail by 6. Collins a screen on Jones. Here's Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-3 run. Shot's good.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. From past the arc. Rebounded by Sohan. Suleiman's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at...
Spurs leading by 7. And Roberts kicks to Collins. And for San Antonio. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He had 52 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
And let's just say he was really good.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
That's right, Clark. And the other thing we've seen is great work on the offensive glass. We're seeing second chance points for this club.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton. Rejected by Roberts. And they're able to recover. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Jazz making a change here. San Antonio leading by 9. Makes the lead pass. Ripped away. Jazz passing it around. Here's Sexton. Another miss by Utah.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run. Well, we should keep an eye on him because normally he's good for 1 or 2 highlight reel dunks. I mean, this guy can absolutely fly.
And his body control is something else I like about him. I'm not sure how he does it, but the way he's able to hang in the air and change his shot to get it around the defender is purely amazing.
Stolen. Here's Roberts. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Down low, Collins. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Suleiman, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Roberts. Good. Roberts got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Here's Sexton. Shot is off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Count it from 12. 8 points for him.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Spurs leading by 11. Shoots off the screen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here's Markkinen. Bangs home the trifecta.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Here's Roberts. Can't get it to fall.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Markkinen, defended by Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton. Rebound, San Antonio. Godolak's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Drills it from outside. Godolak's got 5.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
102 left to play here in the half. San Antonio leading by 11.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons This team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Sexton, defended by Jones. Doubled by Roberts. Sexton. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. He's got 10.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
"16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. That's good.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Kicks it out to Jones. There's the dish to Roberts. Double clutches. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Clarkson. No good. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's San Antonio up 11. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night at the 2K Sports Studio, and this is the halftime report. The Spurs are on a tear right now. No signs of letting up. They're riding high with this hot streak, and they continue to play well. The Prophet continuing his superlative play tonight after the win against the Nuggets in Denver. He's up to 19 points, and so far, he's done a great job playing lockdown D. And the Jazz still keeping at it. They've been getting pounded on the glass, just not bringing the aggression, the physicality needed to get the job done. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Just absolute domination in this one for the Prophet. He's got 19 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
Well, he hasn't been afraid to draw a little contact if the opportunity's been there. And I'll tell you, some guys shy away from that, not him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah. To the middle. Tries to save it, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. Number 1, the Spurs.
We've talked about rebounding being a key factor in winning. Free throws and free throw percentage is another one of those key factors in winning. This team is the best in the league at making free throws, and that's one of the reasons they're successful.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. First in shooting percentage, first in free throw percentage, and they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Here's Clarkson. Kicks to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs leading by 11. And there's the feed to Roberts. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. He kicks it to Collins. Another miss by Utah.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
And that's about time somebody scored. This is ugly.
Yeah, grit and grind ugly. That's how I would describe it. Every bucket counts double in a game like this one, or at least it should count double.
Utah has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. 6 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 13.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Inside, here's Jones. Tries again. Can't get it to go. Jazz trailed by 11. From downtown, the rebound by Johnson.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment. Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Sexton, he's guarded by Johnson. Here's Clarkson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Wembanyama, the pass to Johnson. Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Kicks it out to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. Utah has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Sexton, he's guarded by Johnson. Here's Sexton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him, that he continues to finish at the basket.
And every team needs a player like him, a guy who contributes each and every night by doing just the little things and doing them well, like getting on the floor for loose balls.
The Spurs making a switch here. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs leading by 9. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Gets it to go. He's got 7.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
He dishes it to Roberts. Here's Barlow. Soft touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 10.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
He got right to the cup using that screen.
Give him assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Passes to Sohan. All alone. Dishes to Roberts. That's Sal. Feeds to Roberts. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Second chance shot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Here's Clarkson. No good from outside.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. Look at the Prophet, one of the game's best, second in the league.
You know, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. Typically, as a two-guard, you're going to be on the perimeter a lot more often than you will be inside.
Yeah, but for all of these guys, you can point to their quickness as well as their superb instincts as to why they wound up on the list. I mean, you've got to have that nose for the basketball.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And they're also finding easy points from the free throw line, Clark. This is a team that is attacking, getting fouled, and making it pay.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Jazz trail by 9. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sexton. Another miss by Utah. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Roberts. Pass to Sohan. It's picked off. The numbers in their favor. .156 left here in the third quarter. That's good. San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Barlow. Gets an open look and hits. He's got 8.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
The pass to Hendricks. Here's Sexton. And it's off from three-point range.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
A nice shot by Roberts.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Here's Roberts. Passes it to Sohan. Up and in on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 11.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jazz passing it around. Misses the wing 3. San Antonio leading by 11. He feeds it to Roberts. Leads him in there. They swipe it to the middle. Number 77. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Why not? Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
They've got it to double digits as we get set for the final quarter. That 3 has them fired up.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City.
Friday, November 29th, the San Antonio Spurs go up against the Utah Jazz. Don't miss out.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And San Antonio shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. On the floor for San Antonio.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Spurs leading by 12. Here's Roberts. And the basket good. Roberts got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs. the pick. Rebounded by Vanilla.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Jazz trail by 17. Here's Clarkson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's San Antonio now. Roberts dishes to Jones. Blocked. Sexton defended by Wembanyama. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Roberts. Rebound, Utah. Clarkson defended by Jones. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Well, sometimes, guys, you can forget he's out there, and all of a sudden, bang, he'll string together 3 or 4 shots in a row and just take over the game.
And I'll tell you one more thing about him, Steve. He sets a screen maybe better than anybody. And if he rolls off of it, he gets the ball and gets a clean look. It's automatic.
A nice shot by Roberts.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Got a piece of it. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. But he recovers it. Jones with it. There's the dish to Roberts. Pass to Jones. Off target with his three. Jazz trailed by 14. Clarkson defended by Roberts. Here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by Utah.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Marking it. Defended by Sohan. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Sexton. Some solid defense there from Sohan. Pass south. He's guarded by Collins. Marking it. Defended by Wembanyama. Here's Collins. Shoots the 3. Here's Marking. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. San Antonio leading by 14. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Clarkson defended by Roberts. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to go.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter.
Gets it to go.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Jazz trailed by 16. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Clarkson. Hits it from three-point range.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Sohan passes to Wembanyama. Here's Roberts. Pass to Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Five to shoot. Takes the three. Utah gets it back. Sexton, defended by Jones. They set the pick. The three ball gets it to go.
The defense better start paying attention and taking care of business because he's been great from the arc this half.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send your message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Sohan can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Collins.
Well, I guess they can get them when they need them. That's a good job of getting to the miss.
Clausen defended by Roberts. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And another three-pointer to the second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime. Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
To the inside, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Utah calls timeout. They're down by 9. 1:41 left in the fourth. Sexton, defended by Jones. Here's Clarkson. The rebound by the Spurs. Suleiman's got 9 rebounds, now tonight. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will push the lead to double digits. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Sexton, defended by Jones, and it's blocked by Roberts. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. .115 left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Parking. That misses off the backboard.
And that's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and looked to come away with the win right here.
Doubled by Collins. Kicks it to Jones. Roberts. Jump shot is good that time. Roberts got 44.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
For three. It's rebounded by Vanilla. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Collins grabs the miss.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Down low, here's Sexton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's Roberts. Now here's Jones. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Prophet.
I'm always flexing. Isip pinamay, mula sa kaswito da, bugo man di ay. I'm always flexing. Isip pinamay, mula sa kaswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakitsa da, wa kaya ngay. Samog ka kagnaw, samog ka tanaw. At pag inamaw, storya rang galabaw. Isip pinamay, mura kaksikitsa da, wa kaya ngay.
46 points. That's a big-time game. Without a doubt, you were a critical part of this team's win. Any comment on how you scored so much?
Really, it just comes down to doing what the team needs me to do in order for us to get the win. Tonight, the team needed me to take the lead in scoring, so that's what I did. Nothing more to it. It's all about playing your role and working together to come out on top. Simple, really.